people you just really enjoy to be around and who you are 100% yourself and comfortable to be around those people. That to me, is family.
Michigan Family Wellness, Episode 12.
Here at Michigan Family Wellness, we believe chiropractic care and nutritional-based therapies are a foundational part of a healthy family lifestyle. No matter where you're at in the mitten, having a family is such an exciting time of life. So instead of feeling overwhelmed by stress, fatigue, and responsibilities with the kids, we invite you to become part of this empowering community to create happy, healthy families. By providing engaging interviews and practical applications, Dr. Wollner cultivates family health by equipping our listeners with the tools they need to elevate wellness in their own family. Dr. Wollner passionately serves the Michigan community at his chiropractic and nutrition-based practice, where he specializes in pregnancy, pediatrics, and family wellness care. And now, here's your host, Dr. Kyle Wollner.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to Michigan Family Wellness. I am your host, Dr. Kyle, and this is a really exciting episode of the podcast here today. We had a fantastic turnout at the Leaky Brain event at Summit on the Park. Thank you guys again. That was amazing. It was kind of a 1-2 punch there with Leaky Gut a few weeks ago and then Leaky Brain, so those really went well together. We're really kind of on a women's emotional journey right now with the podcast themes, and I'm really excited to bring you Jessica Pospiech. Jessica Pospiech is a collaborative divorce attorney that I've recently met, and I have to tell you guys, she's really passionate about what she does, and she's very knowledgeable, and you might be thinking to yourself, gosh, Dr. Kyle, you're a chiropractor, you're an expert in nutrition. Why are you bringing on a collaborative divorce attorney, and how does this possibly relate to Michigan Family Wellness? So we're going to get to that in the episode, so stay tuned. But before we do, let's tell you more about Jessica. Jessica Pospiech is a collaboratively trained divorce and family law attorney who helps clients focus on their long-term goals and find quality resolutions that diminish conflict and positively restructure the family during a divorce. She is the founder of Pospiech Family Law and Mediation, located in Livonia on 6 Mile and Haggerty. She serves clients primarily in Washtenaw, Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties and handles all issues related to divorce and custody. Jessica was born and raised in Michigan. She graduated magna cum laude from Grand Valley State University, GVSU, alma mater, with a degree in communications. Thereafter, she graduated magna cum laude again from the University of Detroit Mercy Law School. So she's really smart, if you can't tell. She interned with divorce attorneys throughout her law school career and knew right away that she would specialize in this area of law. She has exclusively practiced family law since becoming a licensed attorney in November 2012. Jessica is also a court-approved domestic relations mediator and enjoys facilitating meaningful discussions between parties going through divorce and custody disputes. Jessica's goal as the mediator is to encourage parties to reach resolutions that are tailored specifically to their family's unique situation and needs, and to avoid the damaging effects of high-conflict divorce custody disputes. And that's what we really get into on the meat and potatoes there of the podcast, the content, the value, is that those damaging effects of stress and how chiropractic and nutrition and everything that we're able to offer people in the Michigan Family Wellness community can elevate their family wellness and decrease those stress levels and not make us physically sick. Jessica is the co-chair of the Family Law section of Washtenaw County Bar Association and a member of the Women Lawyers Association of Michigan, Wayne County Family Law Bar Association, State Bar of Michigan, Collaborative Practice Institute of Michigan, and the International Academy of Collaborative Professionals. If you can't tell, she's totally equipped, she's totally got the head knowledge, and she has the heart, everyone. So really, absorb this podcast, contact Jessica if you feel compelled and if this message is resonating with you. Before we dive into the interview, I want to avail you guys again, coming up in July here, July 16th, chiropractic care for pregnancy and pediatrics. I know we're in the last part of June here, but it's going to be here before you know it. and also to highlight in August, we're getting a lot of attention around these events here, the Female Hormone Symphony and Natural Birth Techniques on August 20th. So that was August 6th for the Female Hormone Symphony and August 20th for Natural Birth Techniques. All right, without any further delay, let's welcome Jessica Pospiech. Hey, Jessica, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, Kyle. Thanks so much for having me today.
You know, I was just thinking about how we got acquainted and just kind of laughing and chuckling to myself. You know, I had gone to a, networking event for the first time just to check things out, and you were there. And, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, like, what would a collaborative divorce attorney, how would that relate to Michigan family wellness and, helping people out with their families? But after meeting with you and talking with you, it all made sense. What were your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. I mean, when I first started talking with you, obviously I didn't recognize the synergy right away between our professions. I was happy to meet you. It was great to see someone so excited about their business. So I think we related on that level. But the more we started talking, I realized how much health, is really involved with the emotions and things that my clients are going through as a family law attorney. So it was fun. It was fun to kind of unravel the connection.
Yeah. Well, fantastic, Jessica. Again, thank you so much for being on the podcast. I just told our listeners a little bit about you as the professional in your biography there. Real quick, before we dive into some of our content today, can you tell us more about Jessica as the person? What does family look like for you? What does family mean to you? And maybe why serving families is something that you're passionate about.
Well, I would say that, in my career, I see families of all shapes and sizes involving all sorts of different people and people playing different roles. So I don't really have any sort of traditional definition of a family. And, me personally, I'm lucky to have my parents nearby and most families in Michigan and Chicago. So that's really fun for me. And I consider a lot of my close friends my family. So I really extend that definition to people you just really enjoy to be around and who you are 100% yourself and comfortable to be around those people. That to me, is family. And obviously I see families go through so many different transitions in my career. So you sort of see the definition of family mold and transition as people are going through different events in life. So I really like the flexibility that I see with the definition of family.
Absolutely. Yeah, and another thing we love to say here on Michigan Family Wellness is that we're smitten with the mitten. So I understand you're a Michigander yourself, and just for our listeners, do you have a favorite place or trail or lake or anything about Michigan?
I was born and raised in Michigan, so
all right.
Yeah, and at one point in time in my life, I was like, I wish I could live somewhere cooler or a big city somewhere. And as I've gotten older, I just appreciate Michigan more and more every day. And I think my favorite part is all the breweries and the craft beer.
For sure.
Yeah. And then I think going to lake houses in the summer.
Okay.
I'm not fortunate enough to have a lake house yet, but I do have friends with lake houses and boats. So that's probably the most exciting time for me. And, after you survive a winter in Michigan, I think Michiganders are just more excited and they appreciate summer more. So I just love the attitude you see in everyone.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll start getting that summer weather here soon. It's already going into May here, but hopefully it'll start to kick up.
I sure hope so.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Jessica. Again, I'm just really stoked to have you on the podcast today. You're such a passionate, young entrepreneur, and I just really am empowered and elated to have, like-minded people on the if here. So if it's all right with you, let's jump into the content for today. So can you outline and hash out for our listeners what collaborative divorce is and exactly what you offer this community?
So I think, what I really want the public to know is that there's more than one way to handle your divorce matters. And it's really important for people to be educated on the fact that there are options, and then choose the option that's right for your family. So as an attorney, I pride myself on being able to provide those options, whereas I don't think, every attorney out there is able to explain them. Everyone thinks right away of the traditional litigation process. you're